On this last module of this course, we're going to go a little deeper on each platform and why and how you might want to be showing up there. First things first, establish your Cornerstone platform, the one that you will put your primary focus around. You might choose this based on where you have the biggest audience or the most engagement, or you might choose this based on the platform that you want to grow the most, or you might choose it like I do, based around the platform with the best technology and creation tools. If you hadn't guessed, my Cornerstone platform is TikTok. Why? Because my content strategy is built around video, and TikTok's app provides the best ability to create the highest quality and most engaging content. TikTok is not my cornerstone from a growth perspective or because I get the most business from it, but I use it as the foundational platform for my video content. And then I take those videos and will cross-post them to the platforms where they belong. You see, it's not just about TikTok, but that's where I start and then cross-pollinate based on relevance to the platform. But that is me, and you might have a different cornerstone. So let's talk about the other 5 social media apps and why they might be your cornerstone. Let's start with Facebook. The best place to maximize your reach and engagement is through groups. Facebook is the only platform that has the group feature, and they have put hundreds of millions of ad dollars behind promoting the concept of groups. And it's limitless. You can literally create a group about anything. But the groups we recommend the most are 1, a friends and family group that includes past customers. There's no better way to stay in touch with your core audience than a Facebook group, as you're potentially meeting them where they want to be met rather than stuffing a traditional CRM communication down their throat. Another great Facebook idea is one built around community, a group that highlights local businesses, promotes local attractions and what's going on, and is a general aggregator of everything happening in the community. And the last, best Facebook group idea are groups built around niche topics or hobbies. A runner's group, a quilter's group, a mountain biker group, a fitness group, a wine group, a book group. I could go on for days. Again, it's limitless. Enough about Facebook, let's shift to Instagram. And this one is easy because I've already talked about it on past modules, but right now, as we speak, you should be leaning into Reels and Stories. As an overall strategy though, Instagram is one of the best platforms to connect with your audience. It's a place where authenticity is not only welcomed, but is almost demanded. Direct messaging is easy and a common way to communicate, and it's right inside the platform, unlike Messenger is to Facebook. So if you want the gram to be your cornerstone, you had better be leaning authenticity as your focal point of content, and once again, video reigns supreme. Now let's shift to YouTube. YouTube is unlike the other apps and is arguably more powerful than all of them. It promotes long-form content, pays its influencers more than any other platform, by a long shot, and it will likely be the future of television as we know it. But as a strategy for your business, we love YouTube because it is a place that you can create long-form content, think 5 to 10 minute videos, which is optimized for YouTube, and then you can take that long-form video, chop out some of your most profound statements, and then use them as short-form content on YouTube Shorts, IG Reels, TikTok, Facebook Reels, etc. In other words, if you embrace the long-form content, you can do a lot with it to broaden your reach. Oh, and did I mention that it's owned by Google? That helps just a little. Now let's shift to the last 2 platforms, LinkedIn and Twitter. I list them last for a reason, but that doesn't mean they aren't relevant. LinkedIn is obviously more professional, and most LinkedIners love it for that. But the most underrated feature of the platform is its ability to target. But before I touch on that, as I mentioned, LinkedIn is more professional. So you should be taking your content from your other platforms and sharing the relevant professional content. You're probably not going to be sharing all of the intimate details of your personal life like you are on your stories on Instagram, but you are going to have the ability to target in greater detail, unlike any other platform that has faced hardcore regulation. So being able to dial in to more detailed demographics is an advantage on LinkedIn and a great reason to consider the platform in your business. Lastly, let's spread our wings and tweet. Now, as I write this, Elon Musk is still navigating legal issues with Twitter to determine if he's going to buy it, so we'll advise as we currently stand. First, Twitter acts as more of a news platform. It's creators, influencers, and celebrities sharing their thoughts, the latest news or trends, and more recently, it's starting to become more video-centric. Bottom line, I know many social media users who prefer Twitter as their primary social platform. It has a unique look and feel to it from other platforms, which is probably what creates the attraction. Your strategy should be simple. Stay in your niche. Create every day, probably multiple times per day. Stay in tune with the newest features. Use them and be neurotically consistent. Notice a trend there? Regardless of your platform or platforms, there are many similarities, but also some big differences. The key is understanding what each platform is putting the strongest emphasis behind and leaning into that as your primary posting strategy. As you build that muscle memory, create content around the things that you enjoy, and dial in those video skills, before long, you will be in the process of attracting and scaling a business that you probably never imagined. So what are you waiting for? Go dominate social media.